Alright, the library's over here. I don't see any regulation, and that's a side, looks like a side street along this building. Some areas are 2 hours, but the whole city isn't 2-hour parking. See, I'm right kitty corner to the street. That is 2-hour parking. Alright, I guess I'll be in Temple for a couple of days. Gotta wait on a mail letter, something kind of important. I'm not too enthused about parking at the parking lot or parking at the Walmart for too many days. 1 or 2 more nights feels okay, and then after that it just feel a little strained. I gotta go see if this post office will even accept my general delivery. I had it sent. Now I have to ask and see if they actually permit it. I expect they do if my experience with them serves right. Easy enough. I just go in and make sure that it doesn't get redirected. He said nope, it'll come there. So now I play the waiting game and probably exploring while I wait, although I don't really have anywhere that I'm interested in specifically. Alright, so this Czech museum costs $4. No way I'm paying that. I don't think they believe that history is that important. Nope. Learning about history is something that you gotta profit off of. Make the most money you can trying to get people educated on that history. Or else, whatever. So who keeps this many keys? My God, it's a lot. Alright, I'm heading to the food bank from the library. Cars parked at the library. And it looks like I'll need to take this bridge. There's a road that looks like it crosses over these train tracks. This bridge is set up. They made a park underneath the bridge. Used to be a YMCA here. And I'll have to either climb the bridge or I guess cross over there to head further down that way to check out that food bank. The politics of what goes on underneath bridges is very strange. They're developed very strangely. This is the first time I've seen a children's playground underneath a bridge next to the train tracks. I mean, there's just such a variety of how the city politics decide to handle the bridge. You'll see parking. I've seen a skate park in Boise, Idaho. A lot of times they'll fence off the underside of the bridge and just say no access, no, you'll be trespassed, because they're trying to discourage the homeless. If the homeless start hanging out here, suddenly this is going to become a restricted area. And that's politics for you against the homeless. I'm just amazed. I've never seen a children's playground underneath. Looks kind of new. Workforce. Alright, we got the train coming too. Pretty massive. It's like it's all engines. Oh, now we got cargo. I bet it's a long one. All right. If these people slept on the railroad cars or on the ground, they'd be arrested and thrown in jail today. What a change of events. And this is the station on display. This little cargo wagon, I've never seen it with like the fold sides or just a slanted side. It's permanent slanted side. I usually see them without that. This is like a step up. But then you got this one that's, well, it's got tires, so it's a little more advanced. It's got the wall and stuff. So you got entrance, lobby, museum, and gift shop. I think I'm too late for it. But here you can walk out to the train. Hop a ride. Admission passes available on the first floor. All right. So I'm guessing this is probably not free. All right, can't get in. And they do have the authentic appearance of a train station without any seats. I don't see any seats. Okay. So they took out, yeah, no seating. All right, and they got Amtrak works here. I think they're closed. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I can't get in. So this is a waiting area then. All right. All right, so we learn who the city is named after. Named after a dude. That's what you'll find in a lot of cities. Man, I got one that's kind of on mind. I can't think of the name. Like, you wonder, like Beeville? Something like that. It's like, how do they get their names? And they're just named after people's last names. All right. Whoa. Looks like I scored. I didn't really. All right, great. You can see 6:25 p.m. It's like 40 degrees out, but you can get a free shower out here. They're running these at all hours, and I haven't seen a soul walking around this whole time. Not a soul. But they still got the water display up in February of all times. Don't change your diapers. All right. Yeah, you get a free shower. It was kind of doing a little dance. It's pretty surprising, the lack of homeless people. I haven't really seen a single one around the library downtown. It doesn't even look trashy. It's pretty impressive. I don't know how they're dealing with the poor people, but they're cleared out. It's not too often you see the wires hanging out. It's a traffic light. Just hanging out the back. I wonder if you could start like a GoFundMe if you get in a bad car accident to raise enough money to cover all the costs for like insurance. You get, like, if a cop pulls you over, like they say, oh, you know, I may not have insurance, but I can raise money on GoFundMe for this if there's an accident. These people torture their dogs. So nice when an ambulance clears the busy street. I let them come whizzing by and there's nobody behind them. This town is extravagant in a lot of ways. Streets paved in brick, playgrounds underneath bridges. They've spent some extra money on quirky, nice things, and it seems like, yeah, they even have an NBC TV station, Tegna 6 at 6. Is that it? It's quirky. There's a lot of really neat things around here, and they seem to be oh, I passed the library. Okay, it's over here. The library's across the street from Tegna 6 NBC, and things there's barely any graffiti. I don't really see any graffiti. I don't see any gangs, any homeless. It's really a nice city from my perspective so far. Here's another judge who declares their political side, Republican judge. This is a pretty cool feature, walking up to the library. Nice big pillars, big trees. You know, the train horn is not too loud in this city, and it works pretty frequently too. They're up and down quite a bit down the tracks. And I'm thinking, like, the border town trains, the horns noise was excessive. It was like I had to cover my ears, but I don't have to cover my ears for the train horns here, standing right next to the tracks as the train's going by. It's not so loud, not so offensively loud that I have to cover my ears to protect them. And I just don't understand why the border town trains have to be so loud. They already blare them quite frequently, and I would think, based upon the frequency of blaring their horns, it should scale with the decibel level. If you're gonna blow your horn a lot, the decibel level should come down. If you're gonna do it infrequently, then raise the decibel level. But it's extremely offensive, and I don't know how the people live around there. All right, here you can see the water things are turned off. It's midday, 2:21. All right, and this museum should actually be open. I don't recall seeing a cost, so I guess I'll have to go inside to find that out. Chamber of Commerce, I think, over there. Visitor Center to the right. That's right, they have admission passes. What is this? All right. Well, let's say the garden suite. All right, some museum that way. Staff only. Tiny display, not really much. Oh. Okay, it's $4. Okay. Jeez. No. What's the one thing that has inspired the shop logo? Shop local. Shop local. Shop local. What has inspired that phrase? Phrase? Slogan? What has inspired that slogan? Shop local. I think the internet.